the political upheaval in the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro was set to continue as another motion of no confidence against the mayor, the ANC's Eugene Johnson, might be debated at today's council meeting. A preparatory meeting is due to be held today before the council meeting, where a decision is to be made whether to go down this route again. The meeting due to be held in the city manager's office will see Johnson, her deputy Buyelwa Mafaya, council chief whip Wandisile Jikeka and speaker Gary Van Niekerk make the final call. But for more on this, let's cross now to SABC News reporter Lerato Fekisi. Lerato, a good morning to you. What can we expect at that preparatory meeting today?
A very good morning to you, Naledi. Well, I can just confirm now that a few minutes ago I spoke to a CDB councillor, Lance Grootboom, and did confirm that the council meeting is going ahead this morning at 10 o'clock, and top of the agenda, or part of the agenda, is to ensure that the mayor of NMB, Eugene Johnson, is removed from her seat as the mayor of the Metro. The vote of no confidence going to come from the ACDP like it did last time. Perhaps, Naledi, it's also good for us just to reflect as to how we perhaps found ourselves here with another vote of no confidence just 2 weeks after the first one, which was on the 7th of September. If you remember, Naledi, there was a council meeting, like you said, on the 7th of September, and in that council meeting, just before the vote of no confidence was actually passed, there was a court order brought forward by the council manager, or the city manager, and she was saying that this council meeting cannot take place because there's a court order against the NMB municipality, and also stating that in this court order that the three councillors, Gary Van Niekerk and two other councillors of Northern Alliance, were not supposed to be part of the planning meeting for this council meeting because they are not councillors. And then the meeting was adjourned, and then that matter then went to court. What we have just heard this morning, that last week the lawyers representing the municipality and the lawyers representing Gary Van Niekerk and two other council members actually met. The matter was withdrawn from the court, and the three councillors of the Northern Alliance are now officially councillors within the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro Council, which therefore means, Naledi, that if we go to council this morning, the numbers will stand at 60-60, which is the ANC-led coalition at 60 and the DA coalition also at 60, and then the deciding vote then becomes the vote of the speaker, who is Gary Van Niekerk. In an interview that he had with the SABC 2 weeks ago, he did state that if he's given a chance to vote, he will vote with the DA because he no longer is part of the ANC-led coalition. So if things do come to the crux and there has to be a deciding vote as to who then governs, if Eugene is removed from her seat, the DA will then take the office of the mayor with their candidate, Retief Odendaal, as their mayoral candidate, because they will have the number of the deciding vote of the speaker, Gary Van Niekerk.
Will you have the possibility of a second vote of no confidence in just a matter of weeks? I imagine that the citizens in the Nelson Mandela Bay Metro have a lot to say about this. I mean, what is the conversation that's being had on the ground, and how has this impacted services when you have these ongoing power struggles in council?
I think people in the Metro have literally, Naledi, to really put it plain and simple, have given up in terms of getting any political stability in the Metro. Since the dawn of coalitions in 2016, when Athol Chollop came in, up until now, we have had to date about 6 mayors coming in and out, staying for a period of not more than a year, which then shows to you just how unstable coalitions are in the Metro, and how then trickles down in terms of service delivery. There is a township here, Naledi, called Kwanobukhle, which is in Karikha, just a few kilometers just outside PE, and people there have been complaining for months now about broken street lights, where if you come in specifically in Kwanobukhle, the entrance part of it, the street lights are completely not working for months now. Streets in PE, which was never seen before, have got potholes. There's the water crisis, which is ongoing, and people are asking, with this high level of political theatrics, I'd call it, in council, and also instability in terms of people coming in and out, will the Metro ever have good governance, and will the Metro ever go back to its former glory of really stability in terms of finances, stability in terms of service delivery? Because right now people are saying that they're literally watching this beautiful, friendly city really come to a standstill and also crumble before their eyes.
Yeah. Let's talk about the implications of what this vote of no confidence would mean against the mayor, right? What it would mean for what the council then needs to do, and what the political power dynamics would look like within council if this vote of confidence does take place and the mayor is indeed removed?
Well, if she's removed from her seat as the mayor, she won't become a mayor anymore. And like I said to you earlier on, that the DA has said that they will put forward their mayoral candidate. They have the numbers, as they say, because Gary Van Niekerk will vote on their side. And they've put forward Latif Orendal, who has been a long-standing councillor within the DA for a long time. And they will put forward his name as the mayor, and then he'll be elected as a mayor. And then they've already put in place people that they want to be various MMCs. We also have heard that AIM's Councillor Costa Jack is going to be the deputy mayor of the Metro. So already in terms of making sure that they have a good stable committee, a good stable council, a good stable MMCs, they've already put portfolios in place and given each party who's part of their coalition seats and also portfolios should the DA come into power this morning.
Lerato, thank you so much for that update.